guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. Mike here, and I'm reviewing Serena. You might ask, why are you reviewing this romance movie? I got a thing for train wrecks. I like train wreck movies. And you know if a movie's coming straight to video on demand and it's got Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper in it, then something's really wrong. Because I watched Serena. Is it Selena? I don't even fucking know. I think it is Selena. I don't care. I watched Serena, or as I like to call it, two assholes do shit together. It's set back in Depression-era North Carolina, and George Pemberton, who's Bradley Cooper, runs this timber business. Pops out of that, and he's at some horse race or a horse club. Sees a girl riding a horse, and his sister, or whoever it is that's with him's like, she's unattainable. No one could ever attain her. They spend 5 minutes telling us how unattainable she is, and he attains her. And in the stupidest way, he just rides up to her on his horse, and she's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "We should be married." They go back to his timber business, he lets her take shit over, and then these two people who you don't like at all, who are kind of both assholes in their own right, have this tragic love story where obviously shit goes wrong, and there's murder, and there's crazy shit, and it all falls apart in front of your eyes. If I told you that in another way, and I was like, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, in a movie together where they fall desperately in love with each other and it becomes volatile and people die and shit, you'd be like, those two could pull something cool off with that, right? And you think those two could do something good with it. They don't. No. This is like an Alien 3 type situation, what we got here. David Fincher did Alien 3, but he doesn't even want his name put on it because it was so badly taken over by the studio and edited and hacked to shit that it's unrecognizable as a movie to him now. So they filmed this back before Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper were as big as they are. And then Silver Linings came out and all this stuff. And then the studio said, oh no, we're going to take this movie and we're going to cut out all the other shit around it and we're going to focus it on them. But the movie was already shot. And Jennifer Lawrence couldn't do reshoots because they couldn't afford to take her off the set of Hunger Games for a single day. And it's just a case of studios shouldn't fuck with directors' visions. They just shouldn't. Now, that being said, I don't know how good this movie would have been even beforehand. Bradley Cooper just it seemed like so much shit happened in this movie, he just kind of had to do what they were telling him to do. He almost didn't look like he had time to chew on it or give any real emotion or anything like that. She had a lot more to chew on there and a lot more room to work with, and she did okay, but still neither of them blew me, away by any means. And Reese Ifans is in this, Toby Jones. Is it Jones? There's a really good cast in the movie. You're just supposed to be involved in this love story, and even though they have great chemistry in other movies, I didn't see it. Maybe I didn't care about their love story because I didn't care about either of them because they're both kind of shitty people and neither of them are very likable at all. It's like, this is my wife, we're married. And he gets off the train and then all of a sudden some girl just walks up holding her pregnant belly and her scruffy dad's like, she just walks away. And then she walks up to Bradley Cooper and she's like, whatever happened before, it doesn't matter now. It's all about our love. And it's like, how did you don't even have a fucking question? This movie just jumped 12 paces. And then the pregnant lady just goes, and then walks away. And then she comes back. And all the while, there's these crazy, weird storylines intervened in between. And he's like, I really want to kill a panther. And she's like, I can't have children. And he's like, I like that weird-looking girl over there. And then it's just like all this shit just happening. And you're just sitting there like, I don't give a shit. There's nothing likable about this movie. One guy can see the future or whatever, and then all of a sudden they don't bring that shit up again until until way later in the movie, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, premonition guy, he saw that coming. And there's one point where the guy who's supposed to have premonitions gets his hand cut by an axe. And I'm like, you didn't see that shit coming, did you? There was 47 different storylines in this movie, and it was just really laughable. I mean, it is a train wreck in every sense of the word. And then the ending is just like, where the fuck did that come from? I mean, I would have rather just seen a movie about Bradley Cooper hunting a panther, because he wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. In the midst of all this going on, it's like, we can't have kids. She wants me to kill people. Shit's going crazy. I really want to kill that panther! I give it a 3.5 out of 10. Guys, what is your favorite Bradley Cooper performance of all time, of all the movies he's done? Personally, I like Limitless a lot. I really like Limitless. And obviously, I mean, he was great in American Sniper, but I think Limitless is my favorite role that he was in. He was also in a movie called Midnight Meat Train, which is weird. And if you don't remember, he was the asshole in Wedding Crashers who was like, crab cakes and football! That's what Marilyn does! And the one that did the seal face, comment below, let me know, like us on Facebook, find us on Twitter at We Watch the Movie, and we'll see you guys next time.
We watched a movie, yeah. We watched a movie.